Sonic 2 vs. Sonic CD. Which is the better game? Let's find out.
Janjo!
Hey everyone, I'm Jesse from the Janjo Zone. So, when Sonic the Hedgehog came out in 1991, it quickly became one of Sega's biggest hits at that time. Mario was slow and Atari? Forget about Pac-Man. Sonic was hip, he was cool, he was rebellious, and he was fast. Partnered with the Genesis when you bought it, this blue hedgehog quickly launched Sonic as Sega's mascot for eternity. So it was only natural that a sequel would get made because Sega knew exactly what they had on their hands. But it wasn't just one game Sega had planned. They had two ideas that they wanted to go with at the same time. The decision was then decided to split efforts on the Sonic sequel between Sega of Japan and Sega of America. The first we would get would be Sonic 2 in November of 1992, while the other game would start as an enhanced port. However, due to poor sales of Sonic 2 in Japan, the port was reworked into Sonic CD, released on the Sega CD a little under a year later in the September of 1993. Many fans consider the game to be a Sonic 2.5, although considering the game used Sonic 1 as its base and other weird quirks, Sonic CD is more like Sonic 1.5 more than anything. Regardless of sales, Sonic 2 and CD are considered some of the best in the Hedgehog's long list of entries. CD especially after its 2011 re-release that fixed and improved many of the game's initial flaws to update it to a more modern standard. Sonic 2 also had an improved re-release in 2013 that added much needed additions like HD widescreen and a smoother frame rate, just like CD. You can see why the games would naturally have similarities in what they did for the series. Sonic 2 went in a more speed-oriented, pure platformer direction, while Sonic CD improved on Sonic 1's level philosophy while adding more gimmicks. Each game did their own thing, and yet a comparison is only natural. Playing both games for years, I want to take a look at both of them together and decide which is the superior title. For the record, I will be using the Genesis version of Sonic 2 and the 2013 version of Sonic CD, since those seem to be the version Sega continuously pushes. Now, I thoroughly enjoy both games, so this is not to say either of them are bad or that you could share different personal preference. I want to at least look at this with the most objective mindset I can and figure out which Sonic sequel reigns supreme using 3 key gaming criteria. Enough talk, let's spin dash into it.
Wait, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, because that helps me upload more videos and know that you like content like this.
The first criteria I want to look at are the visuals, the graphics, the pretty pixels you see when you play the game. Obviously, off the bat, your eye will go towards Sonic CD, for it had more powerful hardware to store more detailed sprites. Look at the first stage, Palm Tree Panic, side by side to Emerald Hill, and it's clear which one looks better. And this is consistent throughout the game, like in Quartz Quadrant, or even the 3D special stages that you can fully move around in. Visually, the game is stunning, with always something to look at, which makes the game stand out to even the later release Sonic 3 and Knuckles. On the contrast, however, Sonic CD can be littered with sprites to the point of nausea, as seen in stages like Collision Chaos or Wacky Workbench. At times, it can be tough to see stage direction or keep your reflexes on point when you're going fast. At times, the graphics can be in the way as an unintentional hazard instead of accenting the stage, and that's where Sonic 2's strength comes in. While, yes, Sonic CD can do more with the graphics and visuals, this is not me saying that it's a knockout for a free point. Sonic 2 has the benefit of using its visuals as a backdrop to the game and not the other way around. You can see everything around you, what's ahead, what the dangers are, and all of this is improved from Sonic 1 and still looks good in today's Genesis standards. It may not be a Rystar or Dynamite heady in the graphics department, considering those games were released later in the Genesis's lifespan. However, care and attention was clearly put into the game to give it its own identity, and every stage looks different from one another. With CD, the game has a more solidary take on level variety, going for a more cybernetic grunge look, while Sonic 2 has more differences between each stage, showcasing its visual flair and sprite work. So when you look at both games visually for the good and bad, despite Sonic 2 having more thematic variety and a cleaner layout, Sonic CD just has the benefit of better hardware with more detailed sprites and a ton of different graphical layout when considering each stage has 3 different versions attached to it. The first point for visuals goes to Sonic CD. The second criteria we're looking at, or rather listen to, is the music, the soundtrack, the ear-pumping tunes that gets you hooked to the game. It's safe to say that Sonic 2 has some real bangers. Some of my favorite tracks are Casino Night Zone, Mystic Cave Zone, and Metropolis Zone. These are songs that you'll remember whether it's Emerald Hill or Chemical Plant. Sega knows you love these songs. Their catchy beats and distinct personalities stick in your mind as you hum them from time to time. You have fast, energetic tunes like Oil Ocean, or the chill-sounding Sky Chase. There's such a variety of tracks to get you in several moods, and even tracks that you barely hear like Death Egg is still a great track. While it is unfortunate that Supersonic doesn't get his own theme using the invincibility music instead, and the fact that you can't turn off the super music for the original tracks is a negative. However, you don't need to get all the emeralds to play through the stages, especially me who can't even beat those accursed half-pipe special zones because they're awful. But what does Sonic CD have to offer in the music department? Much like the game itself, CD decided to take its soundtrack in a different direction, going for a more atmospheric tunes like Tidal Tempest. And like Sonic 2, there are still some real bangers here. Stardust Speedway Act 3 and the 2 theme songs come to mind. I mean, come on, Sonic Boom and Toot Toot Sonic Warrior are classics. Also, the game has past versions of songs and 2 different future songs for good and bad features. Not to mention the fact that Sonic CD has a different soundtrack for its Japanese and US release. Both are great in their own right. Off topic, but I really wish the game would allow you to pick versions of stage songs you want in the options menu, but I digress. Sonic CD clearly has the advantage with a gigantic soundtrack, all things considered, and it definitely has some classics. Be that as it may, Sonic 2 just has more distinct music that's significantly more catchy than most songs in CD. Recall a Quartz Quadrant song or Metallic Madness Good Future, and then recall Casino Night or Emerald Hill. I'm not saying CD has bad music, but the fact is that Sonic 2's tracks are simply more catchy, more memorable, and worth playing the game more because so. The second point for music goes to Sonic 2. The final criteria for this comparison is a big one, and that's gameplay. With each game receiving a point thus far, whoever wins this one gets the edge on the other game for the better game. Let's start with Sonic 2 as it came out first. Improving off of the first game, this true sequel added more speed, expanded level design, and gave Sonic his iconic spin dash. The dash of spins was critical in defining Sonic's speed as it would give the player the ability to manually go fast. Suddenly, stages were designed with longer sections and routing to continue to move fast became a skill. The game was designed for less pure platform gameplay and was focused around speed, the crux of Sonic. The levels themselves are fun, with each stage having their own shtick without feeling too gimmicky. Aquatic Ruin is the water stage, but if you play optimally, you can avoid almost all water. Wing Fortress is a flying battleship with fans and some acrobatic sections. The aforementioned Casino Night Zone is filled with flippers and slot machines to suck away your time to your growing gambling addiction. The progression throughout the stages is done superb as well. Difficulty as you play the game feels natural and warranted, going from Emerald Hill to Helltop to Metropolis. As you progress, your skills controlling Sonic and noticing level consistencies is constantly challenged in a fair way. There are still annoying and weird bits like an inescapable pit in Mystic Cave 2, which was later changed in the 2013 port, the trifecta of the worst badniks in Metropolis Zone, and the slow pace of Sky Chase towards the end of the game. But all in all, Sonic 2 is excellently designed with an improved gameplay, upgraded level philosophy, and a natural difficulty progression. Sonic CD, on the other hand, was based off of Sonic 1's core. So when the game first came out in 1993, the spin dash was less than stellar as it took a second for it to start up. This was fixed for the 2011 re-release that this comparison is based off of, so this isn't an issue. Although I believe the reason for the spin dash adjustment initially was to hype up Sonic's new ability, the Super Peel Out. Yeah, Sonic got 2 power-ups in this game, and the peel-out is the unique one here. Instead of pressing down and jump for the spin dash, press up and jump and Sonic will start revving up his feet and then run at an even faster rate than the spin dash at the cost of the ability to attack enemies in this state. This is a critical feature for the time travel mechanic because Sonic's speed here is more important for this gimmick more than pure level design. Yeah, time travel is another thing, as Sonic needs to find a time warp sign and then move fast long enough to travel through time. Level design in Sonic CD is designed around these heavy gimmicks as stage exploration for time posts, places to gain speed, metal Sonic projectors, robot generators, and rings to get the special stages at the end of each stage. With that said, the stages aren't as good as Sonic 2, I'll say that outright. While there are a couple of them I enjoy, the random nature of a majority of the stages are annoying, notably if your goal is to explore the stages like Stardust Speedway, Collision Chaos, and especially Wacky Workbench. This stage is a sin with its floor that launches you into space. But the boss design is one of the most uniquely designed in the series, with each boss having a specific quirk to beat it, like running along a conveyor to break Robotnik's machine, breathing in the bubbles around Robotnik's pod to hit him, or surviving a deadly game of pinball, or spinball in this case. While they're not as intricate as I would like, they definitely stick out. But which game has better gameplay? Needless to say, Sonic CD has a lot of distinctiveness going for it, and Sonic 2 makes a much needed upgrade, so both games have their own respective strengths and weaknesses. Is Sonic 2 better because of its solid level design and game progression? Or is the point awarded to Sonic CD because of its variety and uniqueness? I'm sure some of you will disagree with me here, but I have to go with Sonic 2 for the gameplay point here. At the end of the day, 2 stages are just better designed through and through, and while CD may have its plethora of gimmicks and exploration, a majority of the stages just aren't laid out very well to maximize its potential. So there you have it. Leading with 2 points, Sonic 2 is the superior game. Despite CD having better visuals, 2 has a better soundtrack and better gameplay, which gives it the lead. This was actually very hard for me to decide because I love both games and they both have fantastic qualities with them. But Sonic 2 is all around a more solid game that implements its changes with minimal drawbacks compared to Sonic CD, which definitely tries more with some serious seesaw-like design choices. And this is still comparing the 1992 version of Sonic 2 with the 2013 version of Sonic CD. Don't even bring up the Knuckles cartridge that adds Knuckles to Sonic 2. I can't even imagine if Sega ever releases the 2013 Sonic 2 on PC or consoles with its fully 3D special stages, extra zone, widescreen support, and increased frame rate. Also, the Sega Ages version of Sonic 2 adds the drop dash from Sonic Mania, so there's still room for a complete Sonic 2 release one of these days. Sonic CD may have added the option to play as a fully playable Tails and Time Trials, nonetheless you still can't play as Knuckles. Looking at both games as objectively as possible, astray from my own personal opinions, Sonic 2 is a superior game over Sonic CD. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. Of course, let me know in the comments or on my Discord or on Twitter at JanjoZone. And of course, until then, have a wonderful day.